This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the winners of 6 straight, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. To throw, it's Manning. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And then first down, right back to the running game. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the out route. Past the 40. And rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
On the run, it's Davis. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Empty set now, 5 wide. To the air, it's Manning. Receiver makes the grab. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. 4th down, he's throwing for it. That's incomplete. He was hit. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's the target, and it's complete. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Can he make it to the marker? Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. It's caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Baxter. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Send the back in motion. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Can he get there on the ground? Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Pass is broken up nicely, but wait a second. There's a penalty marker on the field. Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. The offense gets a 15-yard penalty. Offense has got this drive going now. A killer penalty to extend it. A fresh set of downs now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Dropping back, it's Manning. Good throw, caught over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He finds his man. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on third down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the first down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Grab down the middle. It's Butler. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
To throw, it's Manning. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
They spread this defense all over the field with that 5 wide receiver set. It puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to give the quarterback enough time, especially on third down. They held up just long enough, and the quarterback makes a great throw for this first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's caught. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Receivers are bunched together. Here comes a handoff. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Quick spin on the run. Finding space at the 20. No, he's stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Loss of 2. Second down.
as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5.
False start offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now here comes the bunch formation. To throw, it's Manning. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Baxter. The tackle is made. Not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Motion by the back. The defense better adjust. They get him to the ground, and it's first down now at the 28. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Longhorns pick up enough for a first down here. And the quarterback dropping back. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter. You're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's Manning. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 15-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. And the back now goes in motion. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Longhorns line up with a first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Texas. This offense cannot be stopped.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. Catch is made down the middle. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for 6. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.